Hello and welcome back to the round 2 of Standard Daily. This is Weekly Daily. I'm Mateusz Myślicki, xMiMx, and we are playing Assembly the Ramp or Colonel Master, the Naya ramp deck with the main Assembly the Legion. And that's definitely a keep. You can cast like nearly all of our cards, and Armada Worm should be a very nice finish to that. So there's like no need to mulligan. Let the opponent wait for a second. So hopefully he doesn't make us wait right now. Too long at least. No information about him. Okay, so we don't have red, but this deck is like based on green-white. The only red cards in the main deck are Handmaster of the Fells, Assembly the Legion, and Mortars. So that's actually fine. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I play. Let's play the Pilgrim. This way I can pretend I'm playing like humans or something. Okay, so this Cavern of Souls is probably on the Blitz deck. Yes. So I'm a oh, he's on Human Reanimator. Okay. Okay. And he takes I'm gonna put it over here so we can see what he puts in his hand. Yeah, so he's got the summit in his hand. I'm also gonna bring up the graveyard. That's what I always do with the grave decks, because it's often much more important what he has in the grave than on the actual board. Alright, so we don't really have a lot of ways to attack him. We just need to raise, and we're not the quickest deck around. So let's just hope. I think this deck is pretty unstable, so we'll just hope he does have one of those like awkward draws. Okay. I guess I want a Stomping Ground just so I can untap it other than Sacred Foundry. I got like double white here and he's not gonna be removing my creatures. If I draw a land, I'm casting Armada Worm next turn. Just want like the most possible power on the. Okay, so he nearly has the combo. Right. So I said I'm casting the worm, but it might be more correct to just cast them as Mortars. He doesn't have any more mana. Now, on the other hand, he can't combo me next turn, right? Because he doesn't have the angel in the graveyard yet. He can have a Fiend Hunter from the graveyard, and then he'll probably take like my my worm token. But that's fine, because I just mortar him next turn. So here you can see that it was a good idea to actually get at Stomping Grounds, because if I draw a red, I can then untap it and just cast Medium Mortars with the Overload. So although I'm only playing like 9 red sources in the deck, I'm quite often overloading those, thanks to Arbor Elf and Farseek. Okay, so I am casting the Worm. That's why I like it, because it has like a lot of raw power. It's just 10-10 trample. And you can cast it on turn 4, as you can see. So I used to have 2, and I might be getting back to this idea. because it's really been doing a lot of work for me. Well, it's pretty bad against aggro though, so that's a problem. Okay. So he puts a woodland cemetery in his hand and a grove. Sorry, I should actually. So he's got, yeah, he's got the grove in his hand. All right, so he doesn't have. Is there any way he can combo me next turn? Better be safe than sorry, right? Oh wait, I've got 16 power on the. Yeah, I just attack with everything then. Right? Yep. So it looks like I don't know why people play this deck, to be honest. Because always when I'm playing against it, it's like it does nothing. It takes so much time to assemble a combo that I don't know what turn it's just goldfishes. Like 6, 7. Honestly don't know why people play it. I feel like it's really bad. Like it's not doing a lot. Okay, let's just hide this. So luckily for us, this deck needs to combo out. So rest in peace is like huge. Assemble the Legion is obviously worthless. You might see me sideboarding this out quite often, but I think for the bad matchups like Giant, it's such a good card that it's worth to have in main deck. And like if the rest of the cards are quite aggressive and like can keep up with the tempo, I can like have 2 cards that I even side out a lot. If that makes any sense. Right. So I guess that Handmaster is not insane, is it? Yeah. Like I don't have another 4-turn play. I'm thinking if I rather side out all the Handmasters or maybe just like a one of Fractask Restoration and Handmaster, because those are all not very aggressive. And I think I want to keep Mortars because if he plays the Undercity Informer, I just want to kill it. So I'm definitely keeping this. And Resto is not much better than Handmaster, is it? And then I have like more targets to blink with the Resto. So let's just side out all those like mid-range things one off. That's like the matchup I'm playing for the second time so far. So yeah, I think that Handmaster is actually pretty decent. Okay, so let's submit. And we've got the Rest in Peace, and we've got only the Grove. So those elves are gonna be dead for like now. But I'm also gonna be like slow rolling the Rest in Peace if I can. I'll just wait for him to like put a lot of stuff into the graveyard for as long as I can. And then I'll just wipe it out. Because he will nearly for sure have Abrupt Decay in the deck. Right, so a Pilgrim. Okay, the Summit. Okay, so that's definitely the right time to cast the Rest in Peace, because he's got the Rides and the Angel already. And well, even like a Lonely Angel and a Burning Tree Emissary right now would be quite a problem. Hopefully we draw a green. Well, we draw a forest. Alright, so I just blew up his graveyard, and he's got the abrupt decay. Yes, exactly as I thought. Okay, that's not very good. Right. I'm playing 12 forests, so that's not a situation that should happen like a lot. But, well, it just did happen, so I might be losing, regardless of having the decay in the hand. Yeah, well, that's pretty unfortunate. The rest in peace in the hand. Sorry. Alright, so his exiled cards don't interest me anymore. He's got a pretty spicy grizzly salvage here. A lot of things going. So to anyone who doesn't know how this combo works, he needs 4 pieces for it. He needs an Undercity Informer, he needs a Burning Tree Emissary, and he needs a Fiend Hunter for it. And what he does, he reanimates... Yeah, great. That's pretty bad. Alright, so he did another interesting thing here. Alright, so what he does, I'm just gonna explain how his combo works, because that's gonna be definitely a quick match. So he reanimates all 3 of those, the Fiend Hunter, the Burning Tree Emissary, and the Undercity Informer. At the point where he reanimates them, he reanimates them with the Angel of Glory's Rise. So he gets 2 mana for the Burning Tree Emissary from the Burning Tree Emissary, and he targets the Fiend Hunter with the... Sorry, he targets the Angel of Glory's Rise, which is on the field then, with the Fiend Hunter, and has 2 mana left in his pool. So what he does with those 2 mana, he will sacrifice the Burning Tree Emissary with the Undercity Informer, and sacrifice the Fiend Hunter with the City Informer, milling me for like my 2 lands in the graveyard, and then he will just repeat it. Then when he sacrifices the Fiend Hunter, the Angel comes back, those 2 come back from the graveyard, and he can just mill me down. But that's like a combo that needs 4 elements. That's quite a lot, to be honest. So what he did right now, he played the Fiend Hunter, and with the trigger of removing my Avacyn's Pilgrim on the stack, he sacrificed the Fiend Hunter. At which point my Avacyn's Pilgrim will not get back, because the getting back trigger already launched, and the remove trigger will launch like later, and so my Avacyn's Pilgrim is gonna be like permanently exiled. So this is a pretty neat trick. It used to be like used with blink effects. You could do that when you had 7 mana with Restoration Angel and Fiend Hunter. Alright, so the draw is pretty bad for us. It's like it's 10, I think 6, yeah. So we had 5 draws to draw one of our 4 Farseek or 14 forests, which is 19 cards. So 14 forests, Temple Garden, 12 forests. So 16 cards we could draw. And we didn't draw them. So we just need a forest right now. If we don't have it, then we just like, at some point he will just assemble the combo. We could also draw like a Rest in Peace, I guess. Should also be pretty good. But at the moment, we're just sitting on nothing, and all those awesome, expensive cards in our hand. Deck is pretty expensive, as you can see, just by this hand. Okay, so we took our time, now he takes his. So that's his graveyard right now. He just needs to like cast or reanimate the Angel of Glorious Rise. And that's not a forest. Right. Oh, but draw is bad. So how his deck operates, he will try to cast humans, or like creatures which are all humans, and he will sacrifice them with the Informer, just putting more cards into his graveyard on the way. Okay, a Fiend Hunter. So he will just remove another of my Arbor Elves. And do the same thing again. As you could see, he sacrificed the Undercity Informer. The trigger for coming back of the creature that was exiled just went into the stack, but the trigger of removing is still onto the stack. So he will actually remove my thing after nothing came back. Right. Well, I guess those things happen. And he's got the Angel. Okay, so let's just let him do the first iteration. So as you can see, he removes his Angel of Glorious Rise with the Fiend Hunter, and he gets mana from those Burning Tree Shamans. Now he's gonna start milling me. You see, he sacrifices the Burning Tree Emissary, and then he will sacrifice the Fiend Hunter. His Angel is gonna come back. All his humans are gonna come back, and he will be able to like loop the milling part, which I'm not gonna do because then he's gonna see all of my deck, which would not be very profitable. Alright, so I got like defeated by my own deck, really. Was not much to see here. I'm thinking of actually replacing those Handmasters with like Oblivion Rings. The reason being, yeah, those are like 2/2s only. This can fly at least. If he doesn't have the Undercity Informer on the table, it's much more difficult for him to deal. Okay, so that's not a huge hand. I don't have much power going. I don't have the hate card, but I can Oblivion Ring his like dork on turn 2 if he has a dork. So guess I'll just keep it. I mean, I can't really mulligan like a decent hand. And let's Farseek for the red. Let's Arbor Elf. Okay, so I'm flashing in the Restoration Angel next turn, and then I just start using Gavoni Township. He's mulching. He's got the lands, and he's got the Angel. Now he will discard another thing, which is probably not gonna be a land. Yeah, he just discards the Fiend Hunter. Okay. So we've got a clock here. Not a huge one, but there's a clock. He's got those 2 lands in the hand. Hopefully he's not gonna like combo us very quickly. Jesus. He's just putting the pieces together. I guess he could have the salvage and just combo us next turn. That'll be pretty unfortunate. Okay, so he's definitely dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead the turn after. So unless he combos us like next turn, I'm just gonna smash him with the Angel. So sorry with the Worm. So as you can see, the Armada Worm, which is not really played anywhere else, I just like it. Because that's really like a tempo card, an aggressive card. Okay, so he had the Let me just check it. So that's his graveyard now. He's got the Woodland Cemetery in his hands still. And he doesn't have the combo yet, which is pretty good for us. So what did he take to his hand? Yeah, he took the Fiend Hunter. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, so he can... Yeah, if he has the... He has the land in his hand. And he has the Emissary, the Informer. Yeah, he's got the combo in the graveyard. So if he has the Burial Rites, which I'm gonna assume he has, we're dead. And he has the Woodland Cemetery. So it'll be pretty... Yeah, we're probably dead. I mean, he would need to not have the Burial Rites in his hand for me not to be dead. Okay, so I'm dealing like... There's no way I can just prevent him from comboing. So that's like 6, 10, yeah, that would be 14 if he didn't have those. That's pretty bad. Yeah, well, just have to hope he doesn't have the... He doesn't have the Burial Rites in his hand. Because we know he's got the Woodland Cemetery, right? And now he just took, yeah, the Fiend Hunter into this hand, which he casted, yeah, so he's still got the Cemetery. And he controls a forest. So even removing that doesn't give me actually anything. Yeah, well, if he has it, then he has it. He doesn't block with a Pilgrim. Am I wrong about the Cemetery? No, that was a mulch he casted there, so he has the Cemetery in hand, like for sure. Alright, so that's 2, 4, 6. That's 10. That's 8 damage. And that's 3, that's 11. So what happens if I Oblivion Ring this? That nothing happens. Yeah, I'm not gonna pump them. So he's on 7. If I take the Avacyn's Pilgrim, he can't 5-less looting from hand. But then, and like cast the Burial Rites. But then if he has like a Fiend Hunter and he doesn't have the Burial Rites, I don't kill him next turn necessarily. So I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be prepared to flash this with the angel. I think he just has the Umbrella rights. Okay, he's thinking. Maybe thinking about the hate cards we could have. Maybe he doesn't have the Umbrella rights. That would be pretty fortunate. Okay, that's fine. So he doesn't have Umbrella rights yet. And if he casts the... So my assumption was right. If he has the Umbrella rights, then I'm just dead. If he would find another Fiend Hunter here... Alright, so he's showing us the hand. Well, he just drew a ton of lands. Oh, he was like drawing a lot of cards here. So he had like those cards. Like those cards, those 5. Okay, doesn't matter. So I was thinking, why the last turn took so much? I was thinking about actually... Well, I couldn't kill him, so I was debating between removing the Avacyn's Pilgrim and like keeping mana up to just blink the Armada Womb with my angel, which would just, well, regardless what he plays, he will be dead then. If I play the Oblivion Ring and if he draws like a Fiend Hunter and he removes that, he has another turn. And I just preferred to uh, play around that rather than playing around him having like mana for another Faithless Looting and Avacyn's Pilgrim. Uh, just casting the rights, especially as he could just discard the rights with a Pilgrim. So yeah, you can see, like I said, this deck seems pretty inconsistent. I guess it has very good matchup against like Esper decks. Uh, Probably pretty decent matchup against aggro, although I never had problems with beating it with aggro. So yeah, 2-0 and see you in round 3 of this daily.